Focus on me. Okay. Guys, so today is the first day of me starting this journey of learning and cooking a new dish every single day. And today we're cooking a very, very famous Thai soup called Tom Yum Goong. I'm excited. Let's just get started. So I already have all the ingredients right in front of me. When it comes to cooking, I like to have everything ready. And so this recipe is courtesy to Amy. Amy is a home chef from a YouTube channel called The World of Thai Food, and she's amazing. Her channel has tons and tons of amazing Thai recipe that I'm dying to try. So let's start with the ingredients. So we'll need 400 grams of prawn. I use two different types. One is the tiger shrimp, but the tiger shrimp I can buy from the local grocery store. They don't have a head, so I bought some other prawns that has head to it because it's best when you have head in your soup. It gives more a umami taste to it. We need Kaffir Lime leaf, Galangal, lemongrass. Lemongrass has amazing smell. I love it. Mushroom, you can use mushroom with any neutral taste. I use 3 different types of mushroom because I like to have different texture. I have this, and this. And also you will need Thai chili. This you can also find in Thai grocery store. I have the red one and the green one. Pump sugar. This is the pump sugar. Cherry tomato. I had this gorgeous cherry tomato right here. You can just eat directly. It's so sweet. And you also need shallot. Lime, of course. I feel like this is crucial to Thai cooking. And you also need coriander with roots, fish sauce, chili paste, and last, this is the chicken stock. Let me read my notes and let's start cooking. First, we will need to prepare all the herbs for the soup. That will be galangal, lemongrass, coriander with roots, Kaffir lime leaf. First, let's start with Kaffir lime leaf. So basically, you just fold the Kaffir lime leaf into half, and so you can see this roots right here. Just kind of tear it. Just tear the roots and you get 2 pieces of half Kaffir lime. Kaffir lime smells amazing. I can smell this all day. And then for the next ingredients is the lemongrass, and also lemongrass is my all-time favorite. You can get this at the grocery store. And what I would do is I usually cut the roots because actually you can grow lemongrass from roots, so you don't have to buy again from grocery store. That's my trick. Just the tip of the roots. So you can start to grow your own lemongrass. I'll put them. The lemongrass also smells amazing. The strongest flavor of lemongrass comes from the roots. I like to use a huge knife just to pat on the roots, so let the flavor come out. So I'll basically just do. Just pat a little bit, and you can get the smell immediately. I love it. And then it's the galangal. I would say just cut them diagonally and cut them into slice. You don't need too much, just several. Galangal also have a special flavor to it. Oh, it's spicy. But when it goes into the soup, it's not that obvious. And so we don't need too much. That's all we need. And then next step, we're gonna use the coriander. And for the soup, when you boiling soup, you only want the roots of this coriander. So basically just cut the coriander roots. And for the leaves, and later you can cut into little pieces and garnish the soup. And then, you know, we will have the mushroom. I have like 3 different types of mushroom. It's basically, this one you don't really need to cut it, and you basically just have to tear it. And this one, I did the prep work. Just for this one, like this mushroom, you need to cut it into like slice. Okay, now we have the mushroom ready, and then you need 2 shallots, like this big one. You don't have to cut it too much, just like basically also just like smash a little bit. I basically just slightly cut into 4 pieces and kind of like smash them a little bit. Like you don't have to cut it fully, just cut a little bit and smash them, you know, just pat them and let the flavor come out. And then, of course, you will need the Thai chili. I mean, you don't need to do too much. You basically just get the roots out. I choose a different type of chili. The red chili is that what it gives like more like spicy flavor, and the, you know, the green one is basically just for your eye. You definitely need lime for that, right? So you kind of just give like a good massage of the lime, so you'll make the juice come out a little bit easier. I mean, you can do this when you're like boiling the soup. You don't have to do it right now. So let's start with boiling the soup. What we need is chicken stock, and then we'll start to put all those herbs in it, and it will start to give this amazing, fresh and like tropical flavor. So let's get started. Now we're going to put all the herb into your soup. This is probably the biggest pot that I have. I mean, you don't have to use this big, because I have another small pot in the refrigerator. I always, you know, fermented the kimchi, and this is the only one I have. Can almost have my head in it, but we'll use what we have. So yeah, you just put your chicken stock into the soup and start to put herb in it. So let's get started. So first, of course, you have to make sure that the pot is hot when you put your chicken stock in it. Okay, so now the pot is hot, so we'll start to put our chicken stock in it. After the soup is in and it will start to boil, you need to put lemongrass, coriander roots, galangal pieces, and your shallots into the soup. Look at how beautiful they are. And I think right now here comes my favorite part of tom yum, which is this fresh smell of it. So like once the pot starts boiling and you can smell the coriander, you can smell the lemongrass, and you can smell all this good stuff all together. Like your whole house is light up by this kind of super fresh smell. So it smells amazing. I can't. I think a lot for me, cooking has to always involved with your 5 senses. It's not only about taste, it's about smell, it's about the appearance, it's about being aesthetic pleasing as well. I just think there's so many aspects of cooking that are fascinating. I just can't get enough of it. So I guess that's why I started this as well. So we just chit chat while this soup is cooking behind me. Kind of dangerous, I might be like hurting myself. So while your soup is boiling, you can use this time to massage your lime. You know, you can kind of like squeeze it or like roll it on the counter, and I don't know, you can roll it on your face, of course. So just use this time to massage your lime, so later it can give like better juice. And I don't know if you can hear it. So the soup is started boiling, and now it will be a good time for you to put your whole prawn, to let the flavor from the prawn head to come out and just like, you know, get into the soup. Oh my god, I would die for this aroma of lemongrass. It's breathtaking. I don't know. Right now you can put your whole prawn into it, and also the mushroom. For this mushroom, gently like tear it and then put into your soup. I like this mushroom because it's almost feel like it's a noodle. And of course we also have this mushroom, so we'll also put that in. Oh my god, the flavor, the smell, the aroma. I mean, the flavor not yet because I haven't tasted it yet, but the aroma is... I would die for this, literally. So, you know, once you feel your mushroom is cooked, you can start to put the cherry tomato in. And for me, I wasn't really familiar with cherry tomato. I don't eat that much, but this one I found it in a Korean grocery store, and it's just so good. The sweetness and acidity to it is in the perfect balance. So that's why it's perfect for this Tom Yum Goong. It's so juicy, sweet. I always like to taste my ingredients before I cook, so that's how I know if the flavor actually transforms into the food that you cook. So I will put the cherry tomato in. You don't really have to cut it because it's boiling water and it will start to, the skin will start to break, so. Look how beautiful it is. So the skin starts to break, and here's what you got. Oh my god, so beautiful. You don't have to squeeze them, just let them sit there and they will do their job. And the sweetness and acidity will gradually come into your soup. Oh wow, so beautiful. Okay, let's squeeze. Oh my god. Wow. If you feel like your soup is almost ready, you can now put the tiger shrimp, like tiger prawn in.